Oh hey y'all, how's it going? Fatty here, and thanks for joining me on the channel that is more spicier and confusing than habanero ice cream. And today I am bringing you the Mantis Taming Guide, and let's not waste any more of your time and just jump straight into it. So about a week ago, I did a flint farming video that did really well, and along with that video I got a few comments that were asking about doing a Mantis Taming Guide, so I thought I would do that for you guys this week, as well as I put out a poll a little bit ago that was asking about different things that I should do for videos. And again, McNasty wanted us to do another Mantis Taming video, so I just really want to get this one out for you guys since it was highly requested. And this one is going to go over all the prep work that you're going to need to do to go get a mantis, how to actually go get deathworm horns, which is going to be the food to get mantis, and my particular method to get them really fast, as well as anything else you need to know about taming them and my strategy for going about this. So let's go just jump into the prep work. So whatever your home map is, what you're going to need to do is make, I would say, roughly somewhere between 5 to 15 cactus broths and as well as bug repellent. If you don't know how to make those, bug repellent is made with pelt, narcotics, citronal, and raw carrots, and it's going to be roughly about like 6 to 2 of those each. I kind of forget the exact recipe of each. And then the cactus broth is going to be medjool berries, cactus sap, azul berries, and mara berries. And that one has to be done in the cooking pot, where bug repellent is done in the chem bench. Now, of these two, the bug repellent is an absolute necessity. If you do not have a bug repellent, you cannot really tame these ones at all. They're going to aggro on you from really, really far away. I show a little clip of this here. But if you have both of these, you can basically get anywhere around the mantis as long as you're not touching it, and it will not aggro on you, which is going to be great when it comes time for taming. And both of those are able to transfer. So no matter what map you're on, you can take those with you, because what we're going to need to do is, after that you get those all prepped up and ready to go, is transfer over to Ragnarok. Now, mantis can be found on a lot of different maps, but what you're going to need is deathworm horns. And just like all other dino parts, like Rex arms, RG talons, all those things, you can't actually transfer those from map to map. So you're going to have to tame those on the same map that you harvest those on. Ragnarok is going to be the best one, so let's just jump over there. Now that you're on Ragnarok, there are going to be two main ways that you can get deathworm horns. You can go out into like the desert area and go around until you see like the ground kind of moving underneath, and then they pop up and you can kill them. Super inefficient. It's hard to find a lot, and you're not going to get enough in a short amount of time that really makes it worth your while. I don't think if it's going to be the most efficient method, it's not really worth doing it. So what I like to do is I like to go where the Ice Queen is found and go through that main tunnel. Now, you're going to need some kind of fighting dinosaur in there unless you're on a super boosted server. I personally like dire bears. As soon as you drop down that first main tunnel, you can take this all the way through it, and they are really pretty tough, and they harvest really nice. You get only one per anyways, but it's just really nice for gathering the other stuff, and it's just a pretty solid mount. You can also do it with velos. It's not the most recommended method because they are kind of squishy, but if you had 2 of them, or if you're just like keeping your distance, or if you have a really nice line, you might be able to do it. But really anything that's about that size, you could probably use a thylo, you know, anything like that to get in there, and you're just going to want to harvest them. Now, you don't have to go all the way to the Ice Queen. You will get 11 of them if you defeat the Ice Queen, but if you just stay near this first little tunnel area, you could harvest a few, just stay in that first little bit just in case you need to back out. Then you can just get out of there and then go find the mantis. But I would definitely look up the service, or the number of horns you're going to need on Dododex before you go. Know your server, know your rates, right? It may be 1, it may be 50, just depending. So go to Dododex, put in your server rates. It has it if you're on official, small tribes, or whatever. And if you're on just a random server, you're probably only going to need 1, because most servers are only 1. Otherwise, just, you know, find the rates, ask somebody, get that information before you go so you know you have the right number. Once you get your horns all ready to go, now you're ready to go find your mantis. But real quick, before we finish up this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really, really helps this channel grow. We are just about hit 4K subs, which is insane, and just about at the 1.5 million views mark, which is awesome. It really helps me every time you guys share this video out, like, comment. I also have a whole PvP series now that has been done on the Elite Arc series. It is over like 20 episodes long, so go check that out. There's going to be a playlist down below. And let's not waste any more time, and let's just go get our mantis now. So the best place to start your mantis hunt is going to be along the location of about 20, 60-ish. There's about 4 squares on that map, which I'll kind of highlight here. In that general area, right around where the wyverns are, along that burnt hole slope, there are going to be tons and tons of mantis. So just take your time, find a nice, really high level one. It's going to be worth your time to find a really efficient one. Mantis are notorious for having really low weight, so if you have a nicer one that has a few points into weight, it's going to be very better off. And also with breeding, you're going to be able to get those different stats on them and really get like super mantis and get them imprinted, which makes them so much better for harvesting as well as fighting PvP with clubs. I mean, they're just kind of a great one. So once you find one, what you want to do is make sure you pop the cactus broth for yourself and a bug repellent, and make sure you give your mount bug repellent unless you're going to leave it really, really far off. If it starts to get aggroed on something, it will come fight it, and then you're not going to be able to tame it. However, though, if you both have bug repellent, and let's say you're on a mana like I am, and you kill something near it, it will go harvest the body beside it, but it will not aggro to you or get angry at you, unless it's another mantis. So if it's two mantises, just make sure they're not like right next to each other before you go up to it. And like I said, if you have the cactus broth and the bug repellent on you at the same time, you can almost touch it before it gets aggroed on you. And what I would recommend is just have a couple of these billboards. You can make wooden ones, steel ones, whatever one you have. Just go up to it and try to put in a triangle or a square little kind of foundation, whatever you can do to really get it. It's not too hard. Just make sure it's hotbarred and pop them really, really quick. And if you do get it trapped in there, it's going to make it a lot easier to tame because you don't have to worry about other things coming near you or you getting too far away from it, and kind of keep everything else away. And then it should only take a few. I'm on a server, unfortunately, that only did take one, so it's really easy for me to get them on the server. I know a lot of you guys are going to be on other servers where it's going to take several, so just make sure you do trap it. The billboards are going to be the most efficient way. They are very, very, very cheap if you use the wood ones, and because you are not going to get aggroed, because if you do get aggroed, it will attack you, and then you're just donezo. A lot of the guides I was kind of looking in preparation for this and just doing it always said that you needed a ghillie suit to do it. I found that not to be true, as you can see in this video. It may help a little bit, but I think the soups are going to be way better, and I think the cactus broth kind of gives you a similar boost that the ghillie suit does as well. So I think they're just really equivalent, but I think it's just easier to have cactus broths, and they're a lot better for other situations than a ghillie suit. But if you have a ghillie suit, it won't hurt, but it's not necessarily recommended. But anyways, thank you for making this far into this video. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with a friend. Please enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.